I recently got back from my second experience with the High Vibe Tribe retreat. It was incredible. I couldn't imagine that the second year could be as good as the first year. So different and equally as magical. So many great takeaways. Um, my dear friends, you all know Amy Woodall, who is the host of the Conscious Habit podcast and is on the People Forward Network. She leads this with Desiree Garcia, usually goes by Des. Des is going to be joining People Forward Network on the Conscious Habit. So, for those of you that don't know her, you'll be meeting her very soon and falling in love. These ladies are fire. They operate from doing work based on their heart, based on love, and just service. And been dear friends for a long time. I chose to opt into these past two retreats, and I just could not recommend it stronger. My husband and I just got done recording a podcast episode because he was so inspired about how I come back after the retreats. A retreat is really an opportunity to get away from the stress, to be in a healthy place, and to work on yourself, to deep dive, to learn from others, to be in community. And, the things that come out of that are learning new things that you actually apply. It's not just like on a PowerPoint or just reading it in a workbook. You're doing them, like breath work practices, like meditation, like life planning, like forgiveness work. So, new practices learned, new habits that you learn from others that you're around. How do I level things up? You learn stories about what others are doing, and then take it back for your own toolbox to get better. For me, a breath work practice has been a habit that both my husband and I have adopted since learning that through High Vibe. And I know I'm a much better person, more clear and energized when I am tapping into my breathwork practice. And then finally, like just the amount of ideas that come when we get away. You think of, you're in the shower and you all of a sudden know, the answer to that thing you've been working on or struggling with, or you wake up in the middle of the night and, oh, there it is. That's because you didn't have distraction. That's because you were just with yourself, and so much is in you. And in retreats, like, this is what it does for us. I am so excited for next year's retreat, which will be in Mexico. And I just invite you to invest in your own time away. I know it's really hard to take the time to spend the money, but the outcomes of not doing that are much more costly. Like, let's say in your relationship, you're not getting away and working on yourself to be a better partner. Divorce is much more costly. In your business, lots of chaos, and, you go away and you come back a calmer, more loving leader, not losing people and having to rehire, like, much more costly to do that. I encourage you to spend time for yourself planning, when am I going to take a retreat so that I can better myself, for myself, and for those around me. And we'll link out to the High Vibe Tribe experience. And I'm sure there's many others in your network that you could look up. But that is my challenge for 2024. Find time for your own retreat.